Hello, hello, welcome to the new craft room. It is a work in progress and will be for a while. So right now, our craft desk is a handy dandy packing box. And there's my fur baby coming in here to check on me. He wants to see if he could get some playtime in. Anyway, today we're gonna work on this cute little kit. I am proud to be an affiliate with Huckleberry Gems, Katie there. Sorry, I got distracted. This is the kit we're going to work on today. It's going to be super fun. We're just going to paint it and assemble it, and it could be used for a lot of things. She actually has one of those trucks, an interchangeable truck that you could purchase from her, and then you use this as like this is sort of like the license plate, and then like what you would put on your tailgate. Now I'm just doing it as a project, the kit itself. And I will probably add it to another project at a later time. So come on along. I use this as a guideline. It comes packaged with this. It even has a QR code on the back. You can certainly go and watch and see her pictures. It comes packaged just like this. And I will unpackage it and show you everything in it. I have already done one of the footballs that will go on the license plate already. Her baby keeps popping in here. But let me just show you everything that's included in the kit. So if you have one of those interchangeable trucks, this is what you're, oh gosh, it went to the tape. This is what you would be using to adhere it, what you're working on today. She sends you even the little Velcro dots so that you can adhere it and change it out and based on whatever project you're using. And then we have this. Look at all the detail, guys. Isn't that fabulous? Look at all that. So fun. Now, what I like to do is take a piece of cardboard and add some painter's tape to it so that I can have my pieces just kind of adhere to it and keep them still while I'm painting them. And I'm going to use a combination of a couple different paints that I have on hand. You can, Katie actually tells you exactly what color she uses if you want to check her site. But if not, you can also you can choose whatever you want. And that's what I'm going to do today. But feel free to check out her site to get the information. Now I want to show you this right now. So here's the wood. This is a license plate. So you notice this one side looks pretty plain. And then this side, it looks like it has some burn marks on it. I consider that the back. It's because a laser actually cuts this wood for her. So I consider that the back. And that is, we are going to put that down. And then these other pieces are self-adhesive. So we got the letters for touchdown. And the back has self-adhesive on it. So I am going to go ahead and try to stick these all down. Actually, I'll probably be better off doing this over here and doing some of the letters over here. And I can take my little football guy off. I've already painted him. I actually used a metallic bronze for this, guys. I've had this for a long time. Craftsmart. No idea where you get that. It's a metallic bronze because I wanted a little bit of shimmer and bling with my football. So you can do it the way you want to do it. Like I said, that's the cool thing about DIY is that you get to make it the way you want to make it. So it doesn't have to be in order. I'm just trying to make my brain have to think less when I go to actually assemble. So we will put it in order as we are. U, C, H. I may not have room for all of it over on this one, so we'll put some of it over on this one. B, O, W, well, N. There we go. And I just reuse this board over and over and over again. So what we are going to do for the green, she has a really deep green color there. Again, she has, she's even gone to Home Depot and got her colors mixed up. But we are going to actually, since everything is pretty much still packed, I did pull out a few things for this kit, but I am reusing dirty trays. I didn't even get a chance to wash that. I don't even remember when I did it. Obviously it was Halloween, but I didn't even wash it, which is unusual. I usually try to keep my supplies clean. Even though they're limited right now. But I'm just going to pour a little bit of this paint. I like this color. It's a very blue-green paint. It's just called green. But to me, it's got a lot of blue-green in it. And I like that better for the grass. Now, I am working with paint, so I need to be careful. I don't have an apron on. Don't know where they are. It's fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be careful. Now, I also like to use a combination of paint pens. So I do have some paint pens pulled aside for the black and for some of the white that we have on here. Like I said, I've already done the white on here, on this, and I used a paint pen. And with these little numbers, I'm going to try to go over it with a black paint pen. Hopefully, this is thin enough. If it's not, then I will wait and I'll do that part later. But we're going to go ahead and paint this whole thing right now in the green. And let me just grab one of my paint brushes. She will even send you a paintbrush and a makeup sponge, so you can use it for whichever way. Actually, I'll use the makeup sponge for this one. And I did a project earlier. Let me show you the other one. This is another football kit that she has that I did earlier. Look how cute. I did it in Carolina Panthers colors. So I thought it turned out super cute. I put a little bit of bling on my goal post, and I used the metallic on the footballs. And the black actually has a little bit of sparkle in it too. But that's one of the other kits. So earlier I did use a piece. And I'm just going to flip it around and use the other side of the of the sponge, and we are going to, you can dab it or you can smear it across, whatever works for you that you want to do. Super easy and doesn't take any time. I can tell by how sheer, I'm seeing through it. I am going to want to do 2 coats. So this is coat number 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that dry, and I'm going to move on to the next section. Again, you can paint these whatever colors, or you can check with Katie and see what she has recommended. I am going to use, thought I had this figured out, but apparently I did not. I believe I am going to try to use this for my, this is my chalk paste. My chalk paste that I'm turning into paint, and I'm just going to try to use this for the, now that I decided, I did not decide beforehand. You guys know I fly by the seat of my pants. I'm going to use this for my license plate so I can kind of keep it uniform, and I'm just dabbing a little bit into my chalk paste. This is a color called Academia. I can turn my chalk paste into paint easily by just adding a little bit of water. You can do it full strength as well if you want, but I usually add a little water just to make it glide so a little easier. So that's what I'm doing. If I thought about that, I probably would have used a different sponge, but that's okay. And actually this covers so well that I can do just 1 coat, no problem. I'm just smoothing it out so I don't have lines. Oh, y'all, oh my goodness, I just dropped my whole chalk paste. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is a hot mess right now, and I am just trying really hard to be able to still create for y'all amidst all the chaos. All right, I'm just gonna set that down, a mess. That is paint, so I need to be careful with that. And I don't even have any baby wipes right now. And my dog just keeps coming in here. Oh, go away. No, sir. I should have shut the door all the way. Okay, so let's do our words. Touchdown. We're gonna do those in white. I could do them in the copper, but I think we'll do it in white just because it'll show up really nicely. And it'll look like the lines on the, you know, it'll look like the lines on the, so I'm just using a paint pen for this. This is not the best quality. This is just one from Michael's that I grabbed one day when I happened to be there. I probably had a coupon and a voucher and just needed some paint pens and tried to get ones that would work. I don't feel like this is the best quality. I do, from what I understand, the Popsa brand is much better quality. So if you have those, or you can just get whatever kind. I'm sure you can even find them. I don't know if the Dollar Tree has them. I don't think like Dollar General would. They may. I'm sure Walmart does. I believe Walmart may even have the Popsa brand, and they say that they are much better quality. So I may be putting that on my Christmas list. This would be a fun project to do for anybody that has football in their life, whether maybe they're a cheerleader, or maybe they play football, or maybe you just have a big football fan. You can do lots of things with this. If you get her a little interchangeable truck, it would work great, but you can also use it for other purposes, like I was saying. You could even get a cute little banner, like a pennant banner, and, you know, attach this with some glue. So there's all kinds of ways that you can use these. I have a larger white that covers a bigger area, white paint pen, but it does not, it's more, I feel like it's a lot thinner, so I'm not a big fan. So I'm using the smaller one. The smaller one would usually be for a smaller project, or area, but this is the one I like the way it comes out better. No, sir. He's a little upset because his puppy's outside and he wants to be out there with him. He's trying to tell me, hey, let me outside. And this is also, could be a fun stocking stuffer. Another gift idea. You know, we're always looking for some unique gifts, especially for the crafters in our life. And if you're not into football, Katie has a lot of other, you're welcome to look around her website. If you would like the link to this, please feel free to just comment football or message me football, and I will be glad to send you my affiliate link that I have with her. And you can feel free to look around and see. They're very reasonably priced. The reason I like these kits so much is that she takes the extra step and the extra time to make them self-adhesive, so you don't have to worry about gluing them. You don't have to worry about gluing. However, if you have any kits that you need glue for, I highly recommend, and I got this from another friend that does cutouts, wood cutouts, a lot and sells them. I highly recommend the wood glue, the little wood glue from Dollar Tree. It has a long pointy, I don't have it right now, it's packed away. That's why I'm using these self-adhesive ones as well. I do have a couple of my friends' kits, a couple of my friends, two different friends that I buy kits from, maybe even three, that need glue, and I always use it on that, but that has not gotten unpacked yet. Hopefully soon. Maybe by the end of next week, I'll be able to start unpacking my craft room. We'll see. If you're new to my page, welcome. My name is Susan. This is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs. And I love to share a bunch of different project ideas with you. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, so a lot of times I will show you those, but I do like to also share other craft ideas with you because I like to craft with lots of mediums, a lot of different options. So I like to share that with you guys as well. You know what, before we move on to this, I think I'm going to put my second coat. I can put this up because I don't need that first coat of that was fine. One coat of that was fine. But let's go ahead and get another coat of green on this. So I can be drying. And I think we'll be good with 2 coats of green. So it can be drying while I'm doing my other letters. And then we'll be ready to do the black and assemble it. It really does not take long. And I just love being able to create things like this. I think it's so fun. If you do tiered trays, it's perfect for a tiered tray. You can use her interchangeable truck and change it out for different seasons. She has gnomes. She has lots of seasonal things. She has just lots of really neat items on her website. And I'll be happy to send you that link. Just make sure you comment football, and I will send that to you. See, I think that's going to be plenty. And I really like that color green. That appeals to me. That appeals to me. Now, I am definitely making a mess. Like I said, I do not have any baby wipes. They're on my list to go get. I had run out in the craft room anyway, so it's not like I didn't need them. So that is really all the painting I have to do. Whoops. That's all the painting I have to do. So with like a paintbrush or anything like that. So I didn't even use my paintbrushes. So we're going to go back to finishing this, and then hopefully that'll be dry and we'll be able to assemble. Oops, I see a little hunk. A little hunk. I believe I probably need more than 1 coat, but I think for this video, I'm just going to do 1. And if I feel like it needs more, you don't have to use paint pens, but it can actually make the process a lot faster for some elements. Like, I don't know that it would make that faster, but it certainly makes the letters, I feel like, faster. So that's why I do that. But you don't have to. You could, again, use just your regular acrylic paint, your chalk paint. You can use, I have chalk paste since I'm a designer with Chalk Couture. I use a lot of chalk paste, and I have that. I could use that. Shoot, I suppose you could even use, well, I don't think they make I could be wrong, but I don't think they make a white Sharpie. I know they make a silver and a gold Sharpie, but I don't think they make a white one, but you could probably even use a white Sharpie. Or, no, I'm sorry, a Sharpie, not a white Sharpie. I just said they don't make white Sharpie. Yeah, this guy, running low. And as always, if you have any questions about anything that I'm using or any of the techniques, feel free to ask me. That's what I'm here for. I love to be able to encourage or educate or entertain or inform you, inspire you, whatever I can do to make, bring a little creativity into your life. And please be sure you're liking and following my page for DIY Inspo. You never know what I'm going to come up with. There's lots of things that I'd love to try. If you have something that you'd like me to try, that you've heard about and you'd like me to try, I'd be happy to research it. You can just message me and I'll look into it and see if we can try it together. Okay, so everything's painted. I do think they probably need a second coat, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do the 1 for you guys for today. And let's see if this is dry. We're going to dry it real quick. We're just going to dry it real quick to speed it up, so we're going to assemble it. It's drying pretty quick. I usually like to use chalk paint if I'm not using my chalk paste as paint because it dries so much faster. The acrylic paint takes a little bit longer. So we're going to just hit this real quick and speed it up a little bit. Watching my fur baby. He's being curious. He's going to get into something. He can be a little naughty sometimes. He's only 3. And he can be a little naughty if he feels like he's not getting attention. Just like a child, you know, a toddler. They'll do something, get into something so they get your full attention, right? Okay. And then I think I'll wait and do the numbers. So I'm looking at I'm not sure if that's thin enough. I do love it because it's got a little sparkle. Oh, it might be. Should have probably done that before I dried it. So there's little indents here, and I'm just going down in the indents. And you know what? If it goes outside the line, I think it'll be all right. I don't think it's going to be super noticeable. Okay, there we go. You can see that, and it's got a little sparkle to it. It just makes the numbers stand out a little bit more. I'm not going to do anything down here with it's almost like a ruler or the hash marks like you would have on the field. I'm not going to do that because I feel like they stand out fine. So now it's just simple. We just take our, well, let's do our little license plate first, okay? So like I said, that's the front, that's the back. You would then, if you were using the interchangeable truck, you would use those little Velcro strips, put one on here, and then attach it to it. But I'm not doing that, so I'm going to save those for another time. Just peeling the back off of my football. I'm going to attach it right to the center. Hopefully, you know I'm an eyeballer, so once I have it where I think it's in the center, I will press it down. So look at that. Look at that cute little, you know, I mean, it's a license plate for that little interchangeable truck, but you could almost even punch a hole in here and make it like a little keychain if you wanted. Excuse me. You could do it in your team colors, your team, your kids' team, college team, whatever. Okay, so there's that. And now we're going to assemble the rest of it. Super easy, you guys. The hardest part sometimes is just getting the little sticky thing off. I have nails, so you would think it would be easier, but sometimes having nails makes it harder. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Pretty easy. Just fill it in right where she has it. Oh, and then if you do it crooked, if you catch it before it really sets in, you can slide it like I just did. Okay, stay tuned. Hold on. You could even okay. All right, guys. There we go. And there is your super cute little kit. You guys, you could even use this as a coach's gift. So, you know, we're winding down toward the end of football season. Maybe you need something unique. You could do this little kit and attach it to something, even a card or even a banner, or even you could go to the Dollar Tree, paint over one of their little hanging things, or oh my gosh, I just had the best idea. You could go to the Dollar Tree and get one of their like door tags, or even the ones in the shape of a football. I do have those. They probably still have them out. They come out in the fall every year. They probably still have some. Get one of their things that's in the shape of a football. You can paint over whatever words they might have on there, and you could actually do it in like a chalkboard paint. You can get chalkboard paint. I don't know if Dollar Tree has chalkboard paint, but I know Dollar General does. You could get chalkboard paint and paint over it. Attach this to it with some glue, these two to it with some glue and your team colors, and then have all of the players sign it in a chalk marker, or even a silver Sharpie. How cool would that be, you guys? That would be a very cool gift that I'm sure any coach would treasure. So that's my idea for you today, this cute little kit. Again, this is the other one. I did create this on the live earlier on my page. So if you're interested, you can go back and watch that replay. Make sure you say #replay when you catch us. And until I see you next time, I hope you'll be safe, happy, and blessed.